From the misty shores of ancient Britannia to the bustling streets of modern London, England's journey through history is a tale of conquest, innovation, and global influence. Join us as we embark on a whirlwind tour of England's complete history, spanning nearly 2 millennia of triumphs and tribulations. Our story begins in 43 AD, as Roman legions set foot on British soil. The conquest that followed would transform the landscape of Celtic Britain, leaving an indelible mark on the island's future. Roman engineers crisscrossed the land with sturdy roads, while bustling cities sprang up in their wake. Perhaps most iconic of all, Emperor Hadrian's Great Wall stretched across the north, a testament to Roman might and a boundary between civilizations. But as Rome's power waned, a new chapter in English history was about to unfold. The year 449 AD saw waves of Germanic tribes, Anglo-Saxons, and Jutes arrive on Britain's shores. These Anglo-Saxons would establish a patchwork of kingdoms, gradually pushing aside the native Britons. As the centuries passed, Christianity took root, monasteries became centers of learning, and a unified English identity began to emerge. The Anglo-Saxon Era came to a dramatic close in 1066, when William of Normandy crossed the English Channel with conquest in mind. The Battle of Hastings would prove a turning point, as William defeated the English King Harold and claimed the throne for himself. The Norman conquest ushered in a new age, revolutionizing England's language, law, and architecture. Imposing stone castles rose across the land, while French words enriched the English tongues. As we enter the medieval period, England's story becomes one of evolving power structures and external conflicts. The Magna Carta of 1215 marked a crucial moment, as rebellious barons forced King John to accept limits on royal authority. This cornerstone of English liberty would echo through the centuries to come. Meanwhile, the 100 Years' War saw English armies clash with France in a protracted struggle for continental dominance. Yet perhaps no event of this era was as transformative as the Black Death, which swept through England in the mid-14th century, decimating the population and reshaping society. The dawn of the Tudor Dynasty in 1485 heralded an age of religious upheaval and cultural flowering. Henry VIII's break with Rome sent shockwaves through English society, as monasteries were dissolved and a new Protestant church took shape. Under Elizabeth I, England entered a golden age of exploration and artistic achievement. As English ships circled the globe, the plays of William Shakespeare captivated audiences at home and abroad. But storm clouds were gathering on the horizon. The 17th century saw England plunged into civil war, as Parliament and monarchy clashed in a struggle for supremacy. The conflict reached its bloody climax with the execution of King Charles the Bastard in 1649, followed by Oliver Cromwell's experiment in republican rule. The restoration of the monarchy in 1660 brought a measure of stability, but tensions remained. The Great Fire of London in 1666 reshaped the capital, while the Glorious Revolution of 1688 firmly established the principle of parliamentary sovereignty. As the 18th century dawned, a new chapter in England's story was about to begin. The Act of Union in 1707 united England and Scotland, creating the Kingdom of Great Britain. This new power flexed its muscles in the 7 Years' War, emerging as a dominant global force. But it was the Industrial Revolution that truly transformed the nation's fortunes. Starting around 1750, a wave of technological innovation swept across England. Steam engines roared to life, powering factories and railways. Cities swelled with workers, as England became the workshop of the world. The long reign of Queen Victoria, from 1837 to 1901, saw Britain reach the zenith of its power and influence. The Union Jack flew over an empire on which the sun never set, stretching from Canada to India and beyond. At home, social reformers tackled the ills of industrialization, while inventors and engineers pushed the boundaries of what was possible. It was an age of confidence and progress, but also of stark inequalities and mounting global rivalries. The 20th century would bring unprecedented challenges to England and its empire. Two world wars reshaped the global order, with Britain emerging victorious, but exhausted. The process of decolonization saw the empire gradually dismantled as former colonies gained independence. At home, the welfare state took shape, promising cradle-to-grave security for all citizens. Britain's relationship with Europe evolved, from cautious engagement to full membership in the European Union. As we enter the 21st century, England's story continues to unfold. The Brexit referendum of 2016 saw the country vote to leave the European Union, sparking fierce debates about national identity and Britain's place in the world. Yet through all the changes and challenges, England remains a land of rich history and vibrant culture. Its past achievements and future potential intertwined in a complex tapestry, from Roman roads to medieval castles, from Shakespeare's sonnets to the roar of jet engines. England's journey through history is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: the next chapter in England's story is yet to be written, and it promises to be just as fascinating as those that have come before.